Alita Allen here, and welcome to the 5-day IPA Facebook challenge. So we decided to start doing a Facebook IPA this month because I realized that we can be posting and people could be posting even a couple times a day and not really seeing any fruit from it. So if we can train people how to post properly and to get the most efficiency out of one post, that would make a whole lot more sense. I have built majority of my business off of Facebook and off of social media. So this is going to be Facebook kind of focused. It's going to be very Facebook focused actually. But of course you can apply some of this to Instagram too. So the first thing is that we're going to talk about your story. So your story is really important. Your story is who you are and what you're wanting to share with the world and your audience. So you want to find your story and then share your story. So let's just talk about finding your story. I hear so many people say, I don't know what to post. I just don't know what to say. I never posted before Plexus and I'm not really sure what to post. So we're going to talk about your personal posting a little bit right now. Your personal posting should look something like posting something of value for your audience. So find one of your gifts. Find something that you're really good at. Find what you love to do. So if you were to pick 3 things to focus on your Facebook page, I want you to think about what that would be. Would it be that you're family focused? Would it be that you love clean eating? Would it be that you love to cook? Would it be that you love sports and you are a sports mom, so you're at your kids' sports games? Would it be that you love music? Like I love to sing and play. So that's one of the things when you come on my page, you see that I'm a musician. You see that I love to sing. You see that that's a big part of my life. You see that my kids are a big part of my life. And that we love to, do ministry type things. And then you're also going to see Plexus. So when you think about your Facebook page, I want you to think of it this way. I want you to kind of step back and I want you to go to your Facebook page now. And I want you to look at it. And I want you to see what a prospect would think when they come on there. Would they hop on and think, something's on special with Plexus because you've got specials on there still that are out of date? Would they think that you just kind of post here and there? They have no really concept of who you are or what you do. Or would they be overwhelmed by Plexus posts? So we want someone to hop onto your page and think, wow, people love them. They're engaging with them. And they're really, they've got some type of influence. So that's what this whole challenge is going to be. It's going to be building your influence and learning how to use Facebook efficiently. So if you will be coachable and you will do these challenges, I really feel strongly that you will see a change in your business. So today's challenge and our whole thing today is going to be about finding your story. I want you to think of the 3 things that you want to focus on for this challenge and for the next month. So end of December and through January, what you're really going to focus on, what you're going to brand yourself with, and how you're going to use that to pour influence into others, which means pouring value into them. That they come to your page knowing, okay, I'm going to get a really great recipe today. I bet there's going to have soup challenges or soup recipes, not soup challenges, but you know what I mean. Soup recipes, that kind of thing. And that's the sort of things that you want to be looking for when you're thinking of those 3 things. So today's challenge is to write those 3 things down. Screenshot it or just write it in the comments of this video. And I want to know what those 3 things are. And then I want you to go and find posts that are like-minded with what you're trying to do. So if you want your Plexus posts, I want those to even be specific storytelling. I want you to think about this month, I'm going to focus on the energy that Plexus gives me as a mom. I'm going to focus on the probiotic that has helped my kids. I'm going to focus on, whatever it is that you are focusing on. Focus in on it and be specific and be really intentional with what you're saying and you're posting. So once you know what your story is going to be, now we're going to learn how to share that story. So the first thing that I love personally to do is I love to ask questions. It engages the reader. If it's the same old, they're not going to stop when they're scrolling through. So when you say something like, have you ever felt, let me think of something. Have you ever felt alone? Have you ever felt like the world is just out to get you? ? That was my day today. And then you can make it like, ha, 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 you know, it was crazy, the kids went nutso, blah, blah, blah. But if you're just like, we're at the grocery store today and here's a picture, That's not interesting to people. What they want to know is your life. So if you said something like, have you ever felt like you were herding cats? Or do you know what it's like to herd cattle? Or something like that, something funny. And then you can say, that's pretty much my experience at the grocery store today. This is what happened. And you tell a short little story. You don't want to just take pictures and do it for filler, because what happens is your algorithms are going to just knock that down. There's no engagement. Nobody really cares. They don't like it, whatever. So you want to learn how to share your story. Ask questions. Ask yourself, is this interesting to me to read? If you don't think it's interesting, your audience isn't going to think it's interesting. So take a step forward in your posting and really be more intentional and thoughtful with what you're posting. This isn't just for filler. This is to start to create a following for you on Facebook. So really think about, how am I going to share this story? I want you to write out a post today that's talking about one of the 3 things that you've commented on. I want you to write out a post, and I want you to post it today, and I want you to screenshot it in the comments so that I can read through, and the leaders, we're going to read through them, and if we see any place where we think, oh man, we can help you with some growth there, we will help you, or we'll just encourage you with, that was amazing, you've got it. I really want to see you guys put this into practice, because we can do challenges all day long, but if you don't apply them and you're not coachable with it, you're not going to see a change in your Facebook posting. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to just touch on briefly is when you do a picture with your story, make sure it relates to your story, make sure you have a filter on it, and that it's eye-catching. Nobody's going to stop to read something that kind of looks boring. So if it's you at the grocery store, I want you to think about your face and what is your face doing. So if you're with your kids and you're like this, you're just seeing your kids. I mean, it's kind of boring. So maybe your kids are like, what's up? And you're like, yeah, you know, or something. Think a little bit more exaggerated in a sense. So think about what you find hilarious, what you find heart-wrenching, what you find when you're reading somebody else's post that draws you in and you think you're such a great writer. You guys can utilize those types of how they're doing it and just make it into your own words. So again, I love to start with questions. I find that it brings the reader in. I feel that it pulls on their emotion and puts them in the spot. So they're in your shoes for just a minute of thinking about what's happening to them. So really find your story. I want you to think about those 3 things, okay? So you're going to think about the 3 things that are going to tie your page together. And I want you to write out a post on one of those 3 things today and post it with your new style of writing and really digging in deep to this. And I want you to screenshot that. And I want you to do it today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Don't wait until the next week to get started. There's no better time to start than now. If you want this business, this is absolutely essential. This will be essential training for you to getting you to the next level that you want to be at. But you have to be willing to be coachable in this area. It is difficult. It is hard to grow and to kind of grow outside your comfort zones and start sharing things about yourself. But I'm telling you, it is so, so worth it. If you want to get influence, you have to put the work into your page. You really have to think about what is interesting and what is bringing people in. I'm really excited about this week. We've put together some amazing material, and I know you guys are going to just love it. It's going to help you so much. And I can't wait to see the fruit of your pages growing and growing in influence. So there'll be a graphic on here, and I want you to just check that out. It'll tell you exactly what the challenge is. But again, it's to comment with the 3 things that you're going to make your page about. You're going to make one post today out of one of those 3 topics that you've chosen, using questions at the beginning, really kind of making it interesting to read with a great graphic or picture of yourself that matches your story. And you're going to screenshot that down below. And I also want you to go through and just clean up your Facebook. I want you to take out any old specials. I want you to take out anything that has low engagement on it. If it only has 1 or 2 likes, delete it off your page. You want, when someone comes onto your page, to see that it's full of likes and comments. So that's the tip for today. So this is find your story and share your story. So again, welcome, super excited. This is gonna be an amazing week, and I'm so excited to see how this helps you and your business.